You know, I actually had so much people saying where I've been, saying they miss me. I'm not your girlfriend, innit? So what do you mean you miss me? What do you miss? This? Just honestly, if you want to see a live or if you want to see more content like mine, go and drive your car around the block, mate. It's a live performance, it's the same thing. But regardless, I'm back. Green's going, I ain't got all day. You might be made of time. To be fair, I got a bit of time on my hands, that's why I'm even here. The whole point of this account was, well, recently, not even recently, for a good half a year now, was to document my car flips. I've probably only documented about 25% of them. To be honest, you ain't really missed much. What have I even had? I had a GTD, what I sold yesterday. Full spec GTD, there's the new owner. Lovely little pan roof there. Levers, you can't even see them, but there's the proof there. Banging car, sold it in 3 hours, mate. Yeah, I've just sort of been driving that. The rest has just been the usual Yaris's and Ops. Just before I did this video, I was trying to make 500 quid off the Yaris, and I was convinced I was going to make it. The guy even made me get an MOT for him this morning. He comes here, he doesn't take the car because there's a scratch on the door. I'm not gonna lie, car flipping's definitely slowed down a bit for me. There's reasons for it. One being I was out of the country for a section of when I've not posted, so obviously I wasn't buying anything then. I get a lot of advert views, a lot of them turn into leads, they all come to view, but then when they come here, they just, I don't know what the issue is. Sometimes the Yaris I've got at home, genuinely perfect, good mileage, good history, colour's a bit questionable, but it will still sell. Sold cars that colour. They just come and they're like, oh yeah, I don't like it. And they go. And these are people that have come from all corners of the woods, all places in the country, and they just leave after 5 minutes, not even test drive, nothing. Like, I got it before, I've never had it this bad. That's what I'm saying. The month of October so far, I've had so many viewings. These are just not buying. The worst part is they don't even say why. I think it's because I'm a packet, and I'm not even pulling the race card. Yeah, our reputation in selling cars is fucked, mate. So they go there thinking, oh, Mildred's gonna be there, Meredith's gonna turn up with her service history and a fresh clutch on the Yaris. Then I pull up in black jacket looking like a Junaid. I tried to even dress good, mate. You know, I went to Asda George, bought a little yellow raincoat just to look good when I'm selling Yarises. Shouldn't judge a book by its cover, mate. These cars are treated with the most outright respect. Come on, man. This thing's so slow. This is a 1.4. It feels like a 1 litre, I'm not gonna lie. I've been watching a lot of car dealer content, which I never used to do until recently, because most of them are just dorks. But I've noticed a lot of them are so, like, they spend a lot of money to fix cosmetic damage. They don't even lift the engine bit. I've always been the opposite, personally, yeah, and even when I'm flipping cars, I've been the opposite. And the majority of my customers have been the opposite as well. The guy what came today to view my Yaris, he was the opposite of what I'm referring to. He only cared about cosmetic damage. He didn't. Nice handbrake, mate. I think that's finished. Let me show you what I mean. Look, on this car, it's not been dented, just paint's come off. Obviously someone's whacked it. So I've changed the light, but in there everything's mint. Belt's been done. I don't really give a fuck about all of this cosmetic. If you're buying a car for around $1,000 or $2,000 and under, then why you're not coming to view a Rolls Royce, you know what I mean? Well, it shouldn't really matter to you. Well, personally, that's what I think. And I see people, I saw one specific guy, I wouldn't name and shame, I forgot the name, innit? There's not much point in name and shame, is there? He had a 320D, he had it on for some ridiculous price. It was a main dealer, innit? So they just buff up the price by another $2,000, what we can't do. And they spent like 300 quid on, you know, mats, floor mats, like actual BMW ones. That, give them a timing belt or something, innit? What they're gonna do with floor mats for? Obviously that's preference. I understand that the majority don't know what's going on in there, they know what's going on in here. All I'm saying is, if you're coming to my driveway and picking faults, oh, there's a little ding in the door, tiny little ding, that's this, not even as big as my thumb, when you've got bigger issues to worry about, mate. I've just put a whole bottle of WD-40 on your timing belt to stop it from squealing. Fuck the dent. Well, that should be the least of your... I'm getting a little bit too personal there, ain't I? Not saying I do that, but... Sorry, I had to... Oh wait, the passenger's not got his belt on. Okay, that's on now. I don't know, that's how I've always thought. I think my standards are a bit low compared to your lots. Standards low as in the car, innit? I wouldn't mind a Cat S. I'm not talking about bloody... I'm not gonna date a Romanian or something like that. My car standards is low. If it's Cat S, I ain't really bothered. I still drive. Even if it's... I swear to God, if it's got a wrong panel, wrong colour, I genuinely don't care. As long as it's got a bit of power, that's alright. Just using it to get from A to B. It's not like I can see it while driving. But the majority do, and I understand that, innit? I actually forgot how to make YouTube videos, you know. Just the things I've got to adjust now is I've got to drive the speed limit, what I already do. I made a video of my GTD, but I didn't even, I didn't, I was going to, but then I didn't charge my camera or put an SD card in because I just forgot how to use it. Just forgot, mate. But you know what's special about this one? The tyres were a tenner, the front ones. Like, they're so wank. Obviously, that's just my specific car. In general, this is quite nice. It's nice, very basic in here, but obviously it's a bit older, innit? The car's nice. This one's a 2013, I think. I recommend skimping on tyres, mate. It's the only thing touching the tarmac. The only contact the road has with your car is your tyres. So why would you put £10 ones on? Unless you're selling it, of course. I mean, I didn't put them on, though, for the record. I think I'm going to change them before sale. Give you a little, the thing, I don't really buy fast cars anymore because they sell, but they just take too long. I make more selling, I'd rather do multiple little cars. You make more, well, I make more of little cars anyway. With big cars, it's like, there's no point in having I'd rather have 10 little cars than one 10 grand car. That's only going to make me £1 grand or £2 grand, what I could potentially make by selling 3 little cars, you know what I mean? It don't make sense to me. I gotta utilise my space in it. Space is an issue. I ain't got a yard or anything like that. I just sort of dot them about, mate. Hope Mr. AMPR don't turn up with his road tax check. But yeah, man, nothing's really changed, to be honest. Same old. I still got my black Golf, what I'm used to make videos on just before I dipped. I replaced it with the white GTD that I was on about earlier in this video. The reason of replacing it was because that GTD had 90,000 miles. My current black one's got 150,000, I think. So as you can tell, I've been using it since last time I mentioned. The white one had a leather seats, panel, had a nice spec. It was top spec, but as you can probably figure, because it was a top spec, got it gone within a week, mate. Drop a gear and I'm still here, mate. Right, we've got to take it easy because the brakes, that was a full brake. That's actually, we genuinely got to take it easy. I'm gonna become part of the scenery at this rate. What was I saying? I was at self-checkout at Sainsbury's. Guy comes up to me, yo, any new projects? What you on about, mate? I'm not an architect who works in Dubai about new projects. I ain't building a block of flats. The guy referred to my videos as projects, mate. I felt like I deserve an MBE. Yo, don't be saying I love your videos. Make sure you're commenting I love your projects. These are projects, mate. You know the amount of planning that goes into these? Like right there, I was racing a pigeon. Who else on YouTube's racing a pigeon, mate? Woohoo! It's a bit of a bumpy ride. The steering in this car's so light. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I say I document the flips, but I don't even film me flipping a car because I just think, no, that's alright, mate. I just think it's just gonna ruin the sale. They've come to see the car, do you know what I mean? They ain't trying to be on body cam. Only car flipping we're gonna do is in that hedge over there. Land on the roof. Speaking of roof, I ain't had a no pan roof for a while. What you reckon to my videos? What kind of stuff do you lot want to see in the future? Obviously there's not any of you here left now because I've just been not posting for nearly 3 months. So to all 9 of you watching, what do you lot want to see me do next? Should we drive this off a cliff? This car, yeah, look, it changes gear without me doing the clutch. So there's my foot, it's gonna stay still. Look at that, mate, DSG. Oh, but my question at the start of the video, why is no one buying my cars? They're all coming, they're all viewing, they're all happy, but they're just saying, nah, they're kind of just mumbling at the end. Like, what am I doing wrong? Let me know. Don't be scared to upset me. Just be honest with me. Is it maybe how I'm presenting myself, what I look like, the race I am? Maybe it is what I said at the start, the cosmeticness of the car. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, gathering that batch of people now. Bear in mind, I've sold these cars countless times and not had these problems in the past. What I'm complaining about now, in the same area, the same type of people. 1 or 2 tire kicks is alright. So you know when you get 5 or 6 in one car. It's got a fresh MOT. It's got no advisories. I actually sorted this car mechanically and cosmetically. I've got a fresh Yaris. Could have been a write-off, mate. I think it's because of how I look, and I don't, trust me, don't be like, oh, you're booing the race card. I'm the last person to do race card. I'm not even trying to play victim. I'm just thinking logistically, I do believe that's the reason. Like, people just don't trust us a lot, and that's obviously our own fault. I mean, I always personally do character, because I know people, yeah, who they're behind the scenes like, oh, I hate black people, oh, I hate them. And then in the shop, like a black person would give them way or just smile at them and then suddenly they're not racist anymore. That's got nothing to do with them as a whole. That's just that individual person is fine. Fair enough, I get where stereotypes come from when a lot of them can't be trusted. Doesn't mean all of them can't be. It does, however, make it very tricky to identify who can be trusted or not, which is what the issue I'm having, I believe. But let me know what you lot think in the comments, mate. Is it because I'm a Taliban or because my Yaris has got fucking bubbles in the wheels, mate? Let me know. Bloody hell, we have some political chats in this YouTube account, don't we? I don't know if I'm going to be back anytime soon. I'm just testing the waters, just see if you lot are all still there. I'm going to turn my camera off now. It's hurting my head.